Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 24. Today's going to be a cleaning episode, like a clean with me, and it's Monday morning. We're going to be doing the bathroom. That's what I do every single Monday morning. I do one of our bathrooms. I do our upstairs bathroom Monday morning every week, and that works for me. It's a routine. I don't even think about it. I just do it. So anyway, we're going to do that in just a few minutes, right after a couple words from our sponsor. Thanks so much for listening. Hi guys, this morning I'm going to do a bathroom cleaning episode, a clean with me. This is, when I'm recording this, it's Monday morning, and I do a full cleaning of my upstairs bathroom on Monday mornings. If you listened to my cleaning routine episode, what I do is every day during the week, I do one major task. One major task is assigned to each week. So every Monday morning, I fully clean my bathroom, like our main bathroom, which is our upstairs bathroom. We have a bathroom, we live in a ranch. We have a bathroom on our main floor, and then we have a bathroom in the basement also. So right now, I'm doing the upstairs bathroom fully. So first, I empty the shower first, and then that way I spray down the shower so that it kind of can soak a little bit while I'm cleaning the sink and the toilet. So anyway, I started doing this routine about, I don't even know, I feel like it's been maybe about a year now at least, and I really love it because I love getting something done in the morning before work. But even if you have a time slot at night, it usually takes me about a half hour. I'm expecting this episode to last about a half hour because it takes me about a half hour usually to fully clean this bathroom. And I do the whole entire, it is like a full cleaning. So it's funny, before I started recording, I put my microphone on and I put my phone in my pocket. Well, I didn't put my phone in my pocket. I went to put my phone in my pocket and realized I had my apron on backwards. So I wasn't able to stick it in the pockets, and then I had to stop and resituate myself. I wasn't even realizing I have an apron on so that I can stick the phone in my pocket with the microphone attached to it. So anyway, my morning routine, I get up, and at first I get right on the treadmill for 25 minutes, and then I'll do my cleaning routine, whatever's on the list for that day. And I used to have to check an app to my cleaning, my Fly Lady cleaning app to see what was on the list. But now I do it I've done it for so long. I just know that Mondays are the upstairs bathroom, Tuesdays are the downstairs bathroom, the whole thing. So anyway, I'm just emptying the shower right now so that I can get ready to spray that down, and just grabbing the cleaning spray. All right, so I'm going to pause for 1 second because I just realized I didn't grab my cleaning rags and they're in another room. I'm going to go grab those real quick. Okay, got my rags here. I didn't get the shampoo out of the shower yet. I forgot. So, so anyway, do you guys do a routine, any kind of cleaning routine specifically? I feel like I'm trying to build on it constantly because once you can make it a routine, it's you don't even think about it. Just spraying down the shower real quick. We have a big tub and tile wall, so I just kind of spray that down first, and then I'm gonna do the mirror above the sink. So for that, I just use water. I don't use any spray cleaner at all. I mean, I guess if I had something on it that wasn't coming off, I would, but I haven't used spray cleaner in I can't even remember how long. Because usually there's just a couple splashes of maybe the kids get toothpaste on it or whatever. That's pretty much it really that gets on it, I think, or fingerprint smudges. My kids touch this like crazy, and they're teenagers. You would think they were younger, but they always put their hands on the mirror and they'll be big fingerprints. But I just take one microfiber cloth that's wet, like just a little damp, and I just wipe off any of the spots, and then I take a second one that's dry, and then I just wipe it real good and make it real dry, and it comes out perfect without any cleaner. So it's like not like anything, I don't know, I don't think you really need it. So anyway, yesterday was Mother's Day. I'm just spraying down the sink now. Yesterday was Mother's Day, so it was a really nice day. Actually, we were outside, we sat out on the deck, we ordered food from like our local pizza place, and it was just a really nice day out because the weather has been so weird. It's been like freezing one day, and then nice, and then freezing again. So it was like freezing the day before, and then it was really nice yesterday. So we just kind of hung out outside and had like just like subs and appetizers and stuff that we ordered from our local pizza place. So it was nice, and I didn't have to cook anything or anything like that. But after, I'm just cleaning the sink right now, and like the front and sides of the whatchamacallit, the thing that the sink is in, the vanity. I'm just wiping down the front and sides of the vanity, and I'm cleaning the top of the, like the surface and the inside the sink and all that. And I just kind of spray that down with a cleaner. Right now I'm just using Greenworks. It's like, I got it on Amazon. It was like a 3-pack. It was pretty inexpensive, but I don't know, it seems to work pretty good. But anyway, I forget what I was saying. But anyway, we had done that Mother's Day, and I kind of ate quite a bit of junk, like appetizers. We had like sandwiches, and then we had like cheese fries and like breaded fried mushrooms and all this stuff. And with the quarantine going on, I had not been really eating that great. Like my main meals were fine, but I was doing like I'd be sitting up at the desk, at the kitchen table rather, working, and all the snacks were right there in the cabinet, and I would just like grab a snack here, grab a snack there. And prior to that, I had been really watching snacking, because that's like my bad habit. I'll eat like really good all day at work, and then I come home and I'm like really starving, and then I'll just start like randomly snacking like crazy. So there's nothing wrong with snacking, but of course you don't want to like eat like a million snacks at once. So since I like kind of felt like I had been getting a little out of control with being home with the quarantine and everything, working from home so much, and then after Mother's Day yesterday, I was just like, blah. So today I'm starting a 10-day challenge to get myself back on course with not snacking like crazy. So I have like this app on my phone where I track habits, and one of the habits that I have on there, it says no snacking. But it doesn't mean like I'm not allowed to have a snack. Like if I'm starving, I mean, obviously I can have a snack, like a healthy snack, but I don't want to just like open the cabinet and just like randomly start taking stuff without thinking about it, like mindlessly snacking. That's kind of what I consider like no snacking. So I'm going to try and do a 10-day challenge where I can check that box off in my habit tracking app for 10 days in a row, just to kind of reset myself and not get back into that snacking attack routine. So I've finished cleaning the surface of the countertop of the vanity, and now I'm just like putting everything back. Like we have like the little thing with the toothbrushes, and I have toothpaste, face wash, hand wash, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just putting that back. My daughter's retainer, which has her retainer in it again. I have to remind her she has to be wearing that every night. So now I'm just moving the remaining things that go on top of the toilet. Like we have like a little candle and like a thing of perfume that goes on top of the toilet. So I'm just like moving those real quick off of that so that I can spray that down next. So anyway, yeah, that habit tracker I love because I just put like random things in there. I forget what it's actually called. Strides it's called. I started using it like around New Year's, you know, when I had these like new things I wanted to try and do. But it's kind of fun because I just love to check things off. I actually did a separate episode on that habit tracker, if you're interested in that. But anyhow, what I was going to say though is like I recently put in that a new habit, which was sorry, I'm going into the closet right now to grab the toilet bowl cleaner because the toilet bowl, like in the bowl, needs to be cleaned with the this is like a Lysol toilet bowl cleaner, you know, the kind that you kind of like squirt up underneath the sides. I don't use this every single week because I don't know, it doesn't seem like it needs to be done every single week like this part, but you can if you want, of course. Ours looks really clean often, so I'm like, I don't know, do I really need to use that cleaner? Probably some of you are like, yes. But anyway, so I'm gonna let that soak. I have everything else sprayed down, and then I'm just going to clean it. So like what I do, how I do this is I take the microfiber cloth that I just used to wipe down the sink and the vanity. I use that to now like clean off the toilet, and then I throw it into, then it goes right into the wash. I don't use it again once I'm done wiping this toilet down. So I figure from the sink to the toilet is fine. And then I work from like the cleaner spots to the dirtier spots so that like I don't like, you know, clean, like right now I'm just kind of cleaning like the top of the toilet, like the lid, the sides, like those, at least in our house, those parts don't really get kind of gross. And I'm doing this 2 times a week, so it stays pretty clean. So I don't know, technically I'm probably cross-contaminating, I guess, but I don't know, I think it's fine. It stays pretty clean. So I just do like the lid and like the seat top and all that stuff that's not really dirty first, and then I just do like under the lid, like in the top of the like bowl area, and then like that back spot like behind the lid, you know, just kind of clean that off. Oh, but anyway, with the habit tracker, so one thing that I really wanted to do more of was play like board games with my kids. So that's something that I recently added to the habit tracker. I know it sounds probably silly, but it just kind of gives me a reminder. So I set a habit in there where I have to try to play games with my kids 3 times a month. Now, like I said, my kids are older. They're teenagers. So it's not like little kids and I'm not playing with them. I mean, they're doing their own thing for the most part. And my 2 daughters are like 14 and 17, and they kind of like hang out together all the time. They do like Roblox. I think it's called Roblox. They play that together. They like FaceTime each other from their bedrooms, and so, but I just think it's nice to like sit down and play a board game together. So I put that on there just to kind of make it a point to like at least a few times a month to just like sit down and play a game together. So during the quarantine, we actually wound up getting a few new games because there was people in the neighborhood that I guess were like cleaning out and stuff, and just giving away like free stuff. So we had gotten a board game, not a board game. It's I don't know. I guess you call it a board game, but it's more like, I don't know. It's called Rumacube. I know it's kind of popular. I'm sure you guys, some of you have heard of it, but it's almost kind of like played like a card game in a way, but it's not with cards. It's like with these like little tiles. But anyway, we did that. That was fun. We got that for free. We got like a free puzzle. We did a puzzle one day. So it's just kind of fun to like try and like add new things like that to the habits, like to the goal thing, because you know it doesn't have to only be like you know, like do a push-up or whatever. It doesn't have to be things like that. It can be fun things. So I just finished wiping off the toilet. So what I do is after I'm done with the wet microfiber cloth, the one that I used on the sink, and now I'm tossing that, I just take the second one that I had, which was the dry one that I used to wipe down the mirror, and I just kind of dry the toilet quickly with it. And then that's the one I'm going to use to clean the tub, because the toilet's already clean. Like, I don't know. I think it's fine. That's what I do. The toilet's already been cleaned. I'm just like wiping the wetness part off so that it's not like all wet. And then I just put the stuff back. So that's done. So the toilet's done. And then what I do in the tub is, so then I just wet this. I've already sprayed down the walls and everything. So I just wet the microfiber cloth, and then I'm just gonna like wipe the walls down. They're like tile walls. And I'm just kind of like wiping the cleaner. But I don't do in the actual tub with this rag, because I have this like brush that I bought on Amazon. I'm gonna grab it out of the closet in a minute when I get to the tub. I do like the top part of the tub, like the top where you could like touch, like level with your hand, you know what I mean? I'm doing that right now, but I don't do the inside with this rag. I used to, and like we have like a super deep tub, and it's like, it was killing me to try and like reach the opposite side. Like I could reach it, but to put enough pressure on it to actually get it clean, like was, you know what I mean? How you have to kind of like put pressure on the rag or whatever you're using to clean. And I just couldn't like bend that way. It's like a really deep tub, and it was really, really awkward. So I got this like scrub brush. It's kind of like rounded, and it has like a long handle, and then you could just like scrub the inside of the tub in it with it. So I'll probably have to shut the recording off for a minute when I do that, because I like run the bathtub, and then I just take the scrub brush and I just kind of like go like crazy all around and just kind of like scrub all the sides of the tub with it. But it works pretty good. So if anyone has any tips on products that they want to share, that would be really awesome. I do have a Facebook page that we can share tips on, cleaning tips. I put recipes on there too from the meal plans that I do. So that's on there. If you want to post anything on there or message me, or I do also have a private listeners group. But so far, I'm the only member. But I know eventually someday someone will join, and we can talk about some of the topics that I do episodes on. So, all right, I have to go to the hallway closet now real quick and grab this scrub brush. So, I'm hoping the volume's okay. In this episode, I'm trying to talk like slightly low because my whole family is sleeping, because I do this like really early in the morning. I'm like a morning person, and I'm the only one that gets up at this time. So, all right, I'm gonna have to pause this for a second because I'm gonna turn like the bathtub spout water on, and I know it's gonna get really loud, so just hold on one sec. All right, so I got the this brush, and I'm just scrubbing the walls, and hopefully this isn't gonna be too loud, because I know the last cleaning episode I did was definitely kind of loud, but I kind of wanted to do it like with you, so you could, if you wanted to do it at the same time, like while you're doing your bathroom. This is definitely a loud part, like trying to do this. Anyway, though, I was trying to talk a little bit quiet, so I hope the sound isn't too quiet. But if you want to give me feedback and let me know, that would be really awesome. Because I'm not sure like if people are, have any feedback on maybe some improvements I could make to these episodes. So, but anyway, so I'm just taking this scrub brush, trying to see if it has like a name on it. It doesn't, but it has like a long handle, and you can adjust the width, the length rather, and you just kind of like scrub the whole. I just scrub like the whole inside of the tub with it. So it's really good. Anyway, one of the other things I keep in that habit tracker, I might have mentioned this before, but we have horses that we board at a boarding facility, and they need to be ridden regularly, and I want to ride them regularly. But in the winter, when it gets cold, like where we live, it gets cold in the winter, and I do not like the cold. I hate going out in the cold so much. So in the winter, I had put a habit tracker on there to try and make myself ride at least 2 days a week, because it's like when it's so cold out, I'll like plan to ride, and then I'll go to leave work to come home, and then I feel the temperature outside, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not want to do anything. I do not want to go riding. I mean, I want to go riding, but I don't want to be out in the cold. So that was another thing I had added. I put a thing on there to try and get myself to ride at least 2 days a week. But now that it's getting nice out, I'm going to want to go all the time. But unfortunately, we're not even allowed to. Well, we're allowed to go like on scheduled times right now. We haven't been allowed prior to this, though. Up until about 1 week ago, we weren't allowed to go at all to the barn. Only the people that feed the horses and do their fields and stuff were allowed to go. So, all right. So I have the shower and tub is all clean now. So now I just have to put all the shampoo. Did I mention that in the beginning? At the beginning, what I was doing was emptying out the entire shower, like all the shampoos and like scrub, like you know those like back wash thing, like I don't know, it's like a back scrubber thing, and like the loofah things and all that. So I'm just putting those back right now. I took those all out at the beginning. I empty the whole thing, and I just stick it like on the floor of my hallway. I'm sure that's what most people do. So I'm just putting everything back now. But yeah, what I really love about doing this routine is that there's a time limit. So by doing it in the morning before work, I can't just like waste time. I have to just get it done because I have to get ready for work at a certain time. And even though I'm working from home right now because of the quarantine, I still have to be on the computer at a certain time. So I'm still sticking to my routine because I don't want to get out of the habit and then like have to recreate it once I start working back in the office all the time again. But either way, it's just having that like definite amount of time that I just do this. I'm like, all right, it's time to clean the bathroom, and I just do it because it's like, this is the time and I have to be done by this time. So there's no like, you know, going checking Facebook or wasting time like that. I also just started regarding Facebook. I really started to limit myself now, trying to do like one of those things where like, you know, I'm not like not going on it at all, but I'm trying to do like one of those things where you try and like limit yourself a little bit, because I found like I was going on it way too much and just kind of getting sucked in and just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I was just like, what am I doing with my time? Like, this is not what I want to be doing with my time. All right, so shower's done, sink and toilet are done. I'm going to grab a broom right now, because what I do is after I have the whole bathroom done, then I'll, oh, it's actually raining outside right now. Sorry, I didn't know it was going to be raining today. I stepped outside and it's raining. What I do is I sweep the floor, and then I just take the wet rag that I just washed the shower with, and I just kind of like hand mop the floor. I just like get on my hands and knees and I just kind of go over the floor real quick, and then I put back like the scale and the wastebasket, things like that. So I'm doing that. So I'm just sweeping the floor real quick, and hopefully maybe this timing is working out good with what you're doing, so you can kind of follow along if that's what you want to do. I guess it probably depends on the size of your bathroom and stuff like that. We have fairly small bathrooms. It's just basically like a regular, you know, like an average, I guess. It's not like, we don't have like a giant like master bathroom, but like, you know, with like a big giant tub or anything like that, and it's just like a regular. Now I just noticed that one of the kids got something on the wall. I'm just wiping that off real quick. But so yeah, so today's Monday, so back to work. We had a really nice weekend. Oh, you know what? I was gonna mention, we had, this is kind of like a quarantine type story. When at Christmas time, we had gotten my daughter's tickets to see Billie Eilish for like the Billie Eilish concert for Christmas. It was like one of their gifts. And we were supposed to go, I think it was March 20th or something like that. And that got canceled. Well, it didn't get canceled. It got postponed. So, because of everything going on. So now I'm like wondering, right now on Ticketmaster, it just still says that it's postponed. Like when I go on the Ticketmaster app, it just says postponed. So right now I'm just like kind of rehanging. I had taken the towels out of it, like the hand towels and like the big like decorative towel out, and I'm just hanging those back up right now. Oh, and I need to restock the toilet paper in here too. I just noticed that might be something you have to do. Anyway, all right, so now I'm going to just get on my hands and knees and just wipe the floor down real quick. So, but anyway, yeah, so that show had gotten postponed. It was supposed to be in March. And now I'm just wondering, like, I wonder when it'll be rescheduled for. We haven't really heard anything on when it's going to be rescheduled for at all. Like, we haven't heard anything. It just says postponed. And I guess at some point they said, you know, we'll hear something and the tickets will still be good for it. But I'm just wondering, like, what happened, like when, like, at what point, I mean, because they're going to be phasing things back. And I was kind of like, will the kids even like Billie Eilish anymore by the time we go see this concert? I'm sure they will. But it was just kind of funny because I'm like, will she even have the same album? Like, how long is it going to be till this concert gets rescheduled? Because if you think about it, like, they're going to be like slowly opening things back up, I'm guessing. I mean, maybe when you hear this, if you're listening in the future, you might be like, yeah, that's not how it worked out. But I'm assuming that things are going to go, like, really slow. And I would think that, like, concerts are probably going to be, like, one of the last things. Because you figure, like, those are the events with, like, the most amount of people in them. So they're probably going to want to make that like one of the last things. So I'm wondering, like, when will we get to see her? Is it going to be this year even? Like, who knows? I don't know how that's going to work. All right, so that is done. The floor is wiped down. So I'm just going to stick like this scale back and like the wastebasket, put the cleaner away, the toilet bowl brush I keep. Oh, God, I just realized I didn't scrub the toilet, like, inside. I had closed the lid when I was finished wiping it down. And sorry, you can probably hear me doing this now. I totally forgot. I put the cleaner in there, and because when I put the cleaner in, I had already, like, cleaned the rest of the toilet bowl. And I shut the lid, and I, like, wiped it down on the top and everything, and I just realized I never actually did the scrubbed like the inside of the bowl. I'm like, oh, that's odd. Why do I still have the whole toilet brush thing sitting out in the hallway? So I'm just scrubbing this real quick. Do you guys, like, what do you do with the brush, like, when you're done? I saw, like, a tip where, which I've been doing, where you just kind of, like, leave it, like, kind of sitting on the ledge of the toilet, if I'm saying it right, kind of, and, like, you, like you kind of balance it, like, on the rim of the toilet bowl, and then you, like, close the lid so that it kind of, like, holds it in the air so that it can, like, drip dry into the toilet. So that's what I've been doing. That way, like, when you go to put it, like, back into the little holder, it doesn't, like, drip. So anyway, all right, so I'm putting that back, putting my cleaner back. I have, like, a little rug, throwing that back in here. So that didn't take too long. And the bathroom looks great. It looks really nice. I'm telling you, if I had to do this on the weekend, I'm just going to dump the bag, like, from the waste paper basket. If I had to do this on the weekend, it would be such a challenge for me to get myself through it, because I wouldn't have that time limit that I have in the week. And for me, that's what works. I know everyone's different. Sorry for the sounds. I'm just dumping, like, the bag from the bathroom. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a new bag. I usually try and reuse the bags. Like, I'll just, like, dump it into the kitchen garbage and then, like, put it back. But that one looked like it needed to be replaced. There was, like, a Band-Aid sticking to the edge and stuff like that. So I'm just grabbing a new one, and I'm going to put a new bag in that thing. So that's it. Done with the bathroom. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get ready for work now. I'm gonna have my iced coffee. So, oh yeah, I mentioned before the podcast user group or the Facebook page. I'm really trying to get feedback from you guys. Like, if you like this show, I hope you like it. If you have suggestions, if you want to leave me a review, that'd be really awesome. Like, even just on like iTunes or Spotify or wherever you're listening. I'm assuming you can leave reviews on Spotify. I know you can on iTunes. But if you want to post something on the Facebook group, or if you want to join the listeners group, so far on the Facebook group, I have the recipes on there from the meal plans that I've done, the last 2 meal plans I've done, and I'm going to do that each week as the recipes renew. Like, I repeat recipes in my meal plans, so I'm obviously not going to keep posting the same recipes. But I want to really make this show useful, and I'm really looking for feedback. I know that there's some people listening. I'm seeing on the like the analytics in the app that I use that like I'm getting a few more listens like as the weeks have gone by. So I'm really excited about that, but I want to be providing something useful. I want to help you with cleaning your house, with frugal tips, with finance tips, with budgeting, productivity, all that kind of stuff. I love all that type of stuff. So anyway, go ahead and check that out. That'd be really great. And hopefully your bathroom's done by now, or hopefully you're almost done. And that's it. I hope you have a really awesome day, and thank you so much for listening. Not gone yet. Sorry, I just realized I'm telling you to check out the Facebook page and all that. I do have a link to it in the notes of the podcast, but I never said where to go to find the page. So it's facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. That's all one word, no apostrophe. That's the group. That's the Facebook page. You can go on there. You can just post a comment. You can message me directly. Anything like that. You could share something, whatever you want to do. And then the listeners group is facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life. So if you want to check that out, that'd be really awesome. And I'm really going now. So thanks so much for listening, and have an awesome day.